The traditional press release is officially dead. Look, if your organization is still relying on those old spray and pray methods of public relations, you aren't just falling behind, you are actively throwing your resources into a void. It's literally like throwing darts in the dark and just praying you hit a bullseye. So welcome to this data-driven explainer. Today, we're going to completely dissect the fundamental transformation happening in global communications right now. We're looking at a massive paradigm shift where guesswork is finally being replaced by hard analytics and where your PR strategy is held to the exact same rigorous, measurable standards as the rest of your business.
Here is our roadmap for today. 1. The new PR paradigm. 2. Data over intuition. 3. The 3 pillars of PR. 4. Real-world PR success. And 5. AI and the future.
Starting off with Section 1, the new PR paradigm, moving from mass distribution to precision.
The contrast between these two approaches is just jarring. For decades, traditional PR relied super heavily on manual journalist outreach, these incredibly broad, untargeted media lists, and sheer gut intuition. It was totally a game of volume. But today, modern PR operates as a highly precise ecosystem. It's powered by AI, it's driven by behavioral data, and it focuses intensely on audience intelligence. We've essentially moved from shouting into a crowded room to having highly targeted one-on-one conversations at absolute scale.
There's this quote from the source material that captures the core philosophy perfectly. It says, "The modern PR distribution model is no longer about simply sending out information. It is about ensuring that every message reaches the right audience." In today's hyper-saturated digital landscape, mere exposure is just a vanity metric. If a message doesn't land with measurable impact, it means absolutely nothing for your bottom line. Relevant, targeted engagement is literally the only goal that matters now.
Moving on to Section 2, Data over Intuition, Redefining Measurable Success. We really have to stop celebrating vanity metrics. We're finally moving away from sheer media coverage volume or gross impressions. You know, the kind of numbers that look fantastic on paper but tell you absolutely zero about actual business growth. Modern KPIs demand that we look at the hard data: click-through rates, audience retention, dwell time, and actual conversion signals. Going forward, every single press release or sponsored message has to be evaluated on its ability to generate a verified, measurable reaction. And adapting to these digital consumption trends, it's completely non-negotiable for modern brand authority. Digital PR is rapidly outpacing traditional channels, and securing high-authority SEO editorial backlinks is really your golden ticket to long-term organic visibility. Plus, throw in the deprecation of third-party cookies, and suddenly your PR team's ability to gather first-party data becomes your absolute most vital asset. On top of all that, audiences have overwhelmingly shifted to mobile news consumption, meaning your content has to be optimized for where people actually spend their time.
That brings us to Section 3, 3 pillars of PR, the Time Intelligence Media Group ecosystem. So enter Time Intelligence Media Group, or TIMG. They really act as the architects of this whole modern approach we're talking about. They specialize in integrating advanced analytics directly with global distribution systems. By actively leveraging AI-powered media intelligence, they're completely eliminating the guesswork that has plagued this industry for years. They're replacing it with a strategic model designed to maximize your visibility and credibility, especially across the UK and global markets. Now, this ecosystem functions through 3 distinct interlocking steps that ensure your message is strategically placed for maximum growth. Step 1 is modern PR distribution services, and we aren't talking about mass emailing here. We mean precision placement on high-authority platforms. Step 2 is audience insight services, which decodes behavioral patterns so you can deeply tailor your narratives to very specific demographics. And Step 3 is research and report services, which provides the analytical backbone and the historical data you need to guide your campaigns and measure success after the fact.
The real magic here is that these aren't just isolated one-off services. It's a dynamic, continuous loop. Modern PR isn't this linear process where you just hit send and cross your fingers. It's a living ecosystem where data flows constantly. Audience behavior informs content performance, which immediately dictates your strategic refinement, which then goes right back into optimizing the next round of distribution. Your campaigns are constantly adjusting and optimizing in real time.
Let's look at Section 4, Real-World PR Success, a case study of a UK technology company.
Okay, let's actually see this in action. The client here, a UK technology company, didn't just want a basic press release sent out into the ether. They demanded real, measurable market penetration. So to get there, the strategy combined precision PR distribution with deep audience insights and a foundational research report to give the entire campaign undeniable, absolute authority.
And the immediate result of this data-led approach? Boom, over 80 verified media pickups. And we need to be clear, these weren't just random, low-tier placements. These were highly targeted, relevant digital publishers that actually reached the client's ideal customer base.
But here is the kicker for any executive focused on ROI. This strategic placement generated a massive 350% increase in web traffic. This right here is exactly where PR stops being some intangible branding exercise and becomes a quantifiable driver of hardcore business growth. A 350% surge in traffic is the direct, undeniable result of placing the right message in front of the exact right audience at the perfect time.
And it didn't even stop at that initial traffic spike. The campaign fundamentally strengthened the brand's long-term digital footprint. Because the distribution actively targeted digital publishers, the client acquired high-authority editorial backlinks. That triggered a huge increase in direct brand searches and heavily enhanced their overall organic SEO growth. So the PR campaign effectively became a permanent, highly searchable asset for the company.
Finally, Section 5. AI in the future, the rise of intelligent media systems.
The reality we are facing is that those who adopt these intelligent systems are going to gain an insurmountable competitive advantage. An intelligent media system tracks interactions the absolute second they happen. If a specific audience segment is dwelling longer on a piece of content, or if they're clicking through at a way higher rate, the PR team, or even the system itself, can instantly adjust the campaign weighting to capitalize on that momentum right then and there.
It's honestly incredible how the integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning means PR campaigns can be optimized before they're even officially launched. AI is stepping in to automate complex content analysis. It's utilizing predictive modeling to tell you exactly which audiences are going to respond best to which narratives. It provides real-time performance tracking while drastically reducing those manual, time-consuming operational tasks. All of this frees up PR professionals to focus on what they actually do best, which is high-level strategy and creative storytelling.
So in this new era, your PR strategy has to be as rigorously data-driven as every single other aspect of your business. The future of public relations is intelligent, it is inherently measurable, and it is entirely data-led. Organizations that adapt to this shift early by integrating real analytics with advanced distribution are going to gain an absolutely undeniable advantage when it comes to visibility, credibility, and overall market influence.
I'm going to leave you with this provocative thought to consider as you evaluate your brand's future in an increasingly data-first world. Look very closely at your current communications approach. As AI and data analytics continue to completely redefine media influence, ask yourself, is your current PR strategy a measurable asset driving real business growth, or is it an unquantifiable liability? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to start demanding the data that your brand actually deserves.